Everything you knew about weapon is a lie. Movies, video games, and even history books have created myths that we still believe today. From katanas and shurikens, to silencers and AK-47s, the truth is often stranger, and far less glamorous, than the fiction. Today, we're going to break down the greatest lies about weapons, and uncover the reality. Warning, some of these might completely change the way you look at your favorite games and movies. Let's start with the oldest myths, blades and medieval weapons. Knives in combat. And knives? Hollywood says, one man with a knife can fight 10 opponents. The truth, in real combat, a knife is deadly, but extremely risky. Fights are short, brutal, and usually over in seconds, not extended choreographies. Crossbows myth. What about crossbows? Movies show them as armor-piercing sniper rifles of the Middle Ages. In reality, they were powerful, but not invincible. Plate armor often held up. Crossbows were slow, heavy, and mostly useful in sieges, not Hollywood-style, one-shot kill duels. Katana myth. Now, the katana. Often called the sharpest sword in history. Legends say it could cut through steel like butter. But the truth is, European swords were just as sharp, and often far more durable. The katana was effective, yes, but it wasn't a magic blade. A clash between a katana and a longsword? Not the anime scene you imagine. Shuriken myth. You've seen it in movies, ninjas throwing razor-sharp stars that instantly kill enemies. But in reality, shurikens were not meant to be killing weapons. They were tools of distraction, like throwing a rock. A small cut, a poison tip, or just a way to make someone flinch. The idea of a one-hit ninja star kill? Complete fiction. Now let's move to firearms, and here, Hollywood has lied to us the most. Silencers. In movies, a silenced gun sounds like a gentle pft. In reality, a suppressed shot is still over 120 decibels. That's as loud as a rock concert. Stealthy assassins quietly killing in crowded rooms? Pure fantasy. One bullet instant death. Movies show enemies collapsing instantly after one shot. But humans are not robots. Unless a vital organ is destroyed, many can keep fighting even after multiple hits. Pain, adrenaline, and shock make gunfights chaotic, not clean or cinematic. Knockback myth. Ever seen someone fly backwards after being shot? Physics says that's impossible. If a bullet could throw someone across the room, it would also throw the shooter. The truth, bullets kill with penetration and trauma, not brute force knockback, machine guns like Rambo. In action films, heroes fire belt-fed machine guns endlessly, mowing down armies. Reality check, barrels overheat after just a few hundred rounds, belts run dry, and the weight is insane. Rambo would have been exhausted after 30 seconds. Infinite ammo. And of course, the most famous lie, infinite ammo. Magazines never run out. Pistols that fire 50 shots. In real life, reloading takes time, and it's often the difference between life and death. Even the world's most famous weapons come with myths attached. AK-47 myth. The AK-47, the world's most iconic rifle. The myth, it never jams, never breaks, works in mud, sand, or snow. Reality, it's very reliable, yes, but not invincible. Without cleaning and maintenance, even the AK fails. The myth of the indestructible rifle is exaggerated. AK versus M16. Another myth, the eternal debate AK or M16. Fans will tell you one is perfect, the other is garbage. The truth? Both rifles were designed with different philosophies. Each has strengths and weaknesses. There is no absolute winner. Snipers. Movies make snipers look like gods, hitting targets over a kilometer away every single time. In reality, long-range shooting is extremely difficult. Wind, humidity, even the Earth's rotation affects the shot. Legendary one-mile kills are rare exceptions, not daily routine. Grenades. Grenades in games? They blow up cars, houses, entire streets. In reality, hand grenades have a limited blast radius, deadly, but not the mini-nukes Hollywood makes them out to be. And now, the gaming world. Some of the biggest lies about weapons come from our favorite games. P90. In games like Counter-Strike, the P90 is an overpowered laser beam, no recoil, massive damage. In real life? It's compact, useful for close quarters, but far from a superweapon. Desert Eagle. The Desert Eagle, a one-shot kill pistol in almost every FPS. Reality, it's heavy, expensive, and impractical. No soldier carries it into battle. Its legend is purely virtual. Shotguns. In games, shotguns are room-clearing monsters. One shot, 5 kills. In reality, shotguns are devastating up close, but limited in range, heavy, and slow to reload. Not the ultimate weapon gamers imagine. Bows and crossbows. Video games make archery look easy, silent, deadly, accurate. Truth. Mastering a bow takes years of training. Arrows don't fly perfectly straight, and pulling a heavy bow is exhausting. Energy weapons. And then there's the sci-fi lie, laser rifles. Games promise instant beams of death. But in reality, energy weapons exist only in labs, and they're bulky, weak, and nowhere near replacing bullets. Finally, let's talk about everyday myths. Bulletproof vests. They're not magic armor. Yes, they stop bullets, but the impact can break ribs, cause trauma, or knock the wind out of you. Survivable, yes. Comfortable? No. Cowboy quickdraws. Old Western duels? Usually drunken, messy, chaotic. Not the perfect slow-motion standoffs Hollywood loves. Dueling myths. Romanticized as noble combat, but most duels were unfair, clumsy, and often ended with both men dead or injured. So, what did we learn today? That weapons are not what Hollywood and video games told us. Shurikens weren't deadly ninja stars. Suppressors aren't silent. AK-47s aren't indestructible. The truth is less glamorous, but far more fascinating, and if you've learned even one new fact today, then the myths have already started to crumble. Remember, in the world of weapons, truth is always stranger than fiction. This is Blade Barrel, and the next myth we'll destroy might be the one you still believe. Asterisk.